his record echoes it. He goes 7 fights undefeated to open his career, finishing all 7 opponents, including Oliveira, who was 33-18 at the time of them fighting, 11-5 Sebastian Ferreira, and 10-3 Idrisino de Jesus. With a background in judo and jiu-jitsu, I don't think anyone expected Bruno Ferreira to come out and knock opponents out like he did in his 7-fight undefeated streak, but even with that, he still did show that he brought the skills from judo, like the grappling, the takedowns, and the submission skills inside the cage. Other chaotic Italian finisher in Leon Aliu, who had only a single loss and had also finished all 10 of his opponents. The fight went as many people expected and was chaotic for just over a minute and a half, with both fighters landing a lot of damage, and would end with a Bruno Ferreira TKO. Bruno would counter a leg kick from Aliu with a beautiful overhand right, would stumble Aliu, and a flurry of uppercuts and a massive shot entering the guard would finish the job against the barely holding on Leon. This impressive performance would earn Ferreira a contract, and Hulk would jump at a short notice opportunity to serve as the prelim co-main event on a pay-per-view in Brazil against Gregory Rodriguez on 8 days' notice. If short notice wasn't enough to hinder the Brazilian Bruno Ferreira, Rodriguez's height would make him look like a giant in this matchup, and the former LFA champion favorite against this fellow Brazilian. The first round opened up with tons of in-the-pocket striking exchanges, with Rodriguez properly using his height advantage and having more success on the front foot, but actually using his counter-striking. Bruno had most of his success when attacking the lead leg of Rodriguez, the much taller opponent, and with the first round clock ticking down, Rodriguez seemed to corner Ferreira against the fence and was looking to land big shots. But cornering a Hulk is never a good idea, and Ferreira would cycle through different options before shooting a piston straight right down the middle, and it would serve as a one-and-done punch knockout finish, cementing Ferreira in the middleweight division and as probably one of the most exciting middleweights, knowing that his background is actually in judo and jiu-jitsu. His most recent fight, however, he did suffer his first career defeat. He took on an extremely long middleweight in Nursultan Ruzaboyev, who was from Uzbekistan, who also had 44 fights of in-cage experience and had finished a whopping 13 of those wins by knockout or technical knockout, and had a ridiculous 20 submission wins. He took on an extremely tough, extremely experienced fighter, and it was set up to be an intriguing and exciting matchup between two finishers, and Bruno Ferreira was just on the end of a beautiful right hand. After Ruzaboyev had caught the leg kick, he shot a piston right hand down the middle, and Bruno Ferreira hit the mat aggressively, and he appeared to be unconscious upon impact with the ground. But nonetheless, Bruno is still now 10-1, and he is set up for an exciting matchup against Phil Hawes, which also has all the makings to be an explosive fight of the night, even fight of the year candidate. This early into 2024. But if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to smash that like button and subscribe to Combat Sports Central, and I will see you in the next one.